Hello my loves, it is Colette with Rich Girls Inc. teaching you how to connect to your authentic self for more confidence, clarity, and creativity. And today I wanted to talk to you about awareness. And the first step to make any change in your life is becoming aware of the things that prevent you from having it. So a lot of times we're walking around and we have all of these stories and all of these beliefs and all of this stuff based on past experience and things that happened to us. And we carry these, we don't even know that we're doing it. And so let's say that, I don't know, you want to lose weight, right? And so you start a diet program and you start to follow it, something happens. Maybe you do it for a week or two, maybe a month, maybe 6 months, maybe it's only a day, and you start this diet and you lose some weight, and then next thing you know, one day you're back to your old habits and you gain your weight back. And so you're like, what the heck, I was doing so good, and you don't know, you start to blame yourself because you don't know what happened. So you're like, oh, there's something wrong with me, I'm weak, nothing ever works for me. You start having all of these self-doubts because what's really happening is you have all of these beliefs and things about yourself, and you have triggers, and you have old habits, and all kinds of stuff that contribute to this. And there's nothing wrong with you. You're not like a bad person, you're not weak. It's just that you change your habits, but maybe you didn't change some triggers. Or, like let's say that you have a belief that, when you're stressed out, chocolate cake helps you. Or when you go to the movies, you eat candy. Or it's Thanksgiving, so I have to eat like a bunch of crap, right? So there's things that we tie our beliefs to, and then when they're around, we get triggered. Okay, but you're not going to know any of this until you become aware of your thoughts, your beliefs, your habits, your triggers, and even your identity. Because a lot of times we have things that we hold on to as our identity, as who we are as people. So maybe our identity is that we're overweight. So by becoming aware of all of these things, it makes creating changes in your life so much easier. Now, you might be able to do this for yourself, but a lot of times it takes someone from an outside perspective looking in to point some stuff out for you. Which is why it's always a great idea when you're starting anything new that you have some kind of partner. Now this can be an accountability partner, this can be a friend, this can be anyone really, to hold you accountable so that you can talk to them about what's going on. And also journaling, that's another thing. I always recommend journaling for everything, no matter what. But in addition to journaling, having that partner, having that support, having that ear who can kind of, bounce ideas off of you and say, hey, I noticed that every time this happens, you do this. And so that's what I do as a coach, is I look at what you're doing and I say, this is what I've noticed. Oh, I heard, when you're talking, I noticed this belief about something. Or, oh, I noticed that you have this habit of doing this. Where did that come from? And so we dissect all of those beliefs and habits and triggers and everything so that you can get past them to have the life that you truly want. Now, you don't need a coach, but it makes things so much easier. So if you don't have a coach, then again, anyone, a friend, a partner, just someone that you can talk to at least once or twice a week, bounce ideas off, and dig deep and see what's going on. And awareness and journaling, again, really, really helps with this because you can see for yourself things that are going on as well. Oh, I noticed that, every time I feel lonely, I start eating cookies. Okay, so it's something that you might not even be aware of that you're doing until you start journaling and then talking about it. So yeah, just wanted to talk a little bit about that today. I'm about to go swing dance, have a swing dance lesson. But if you have any questions, or if you would like support on, finding out these triggers and habits and beliefs that are keeping you stuck from getting what you want, feel free to reach out to me. And you can find me on Facebook or my website, richgirlsinc.com. And in the meantime, keep creating rich and manifesting powerfully. Have a fantastic day.